So that's true. I am a physicist. Worse yet, I'm a particle physicist, and even worse still, I'm a theoretician, which means that I'm not even necessarily constrained by reality. And so one might actually wonder why I am on this otherwise very distinguished panel of experts here. I study the physics of the very smallest constituents of matter. And especially I'm interested in what they do in extraordinarily intense fields. And we're not talking like baseball fields. I mean, we're electric fields and magnetic fields and gravitational fields. And that is where my passion is. I'm particularly interested in neutrinos, which are these very ghost-like particles that are created in nuclear reactions like the sun and up the road in Russellville at Nuclear One, and what these type of particles do. So I think a really good question might be, why am I here? Yeah, I see some people nodding. Yes, why are you here? I think there are two possible answers here. One of them is that as a physicist, we are arrogant and believe that we can contribute solutions to all kinds of problems, and that would not be the first time that's ever been alluded to. I think the second is to kind of understand what physicists do. We consider ourselves to be model builders, and as model builders, we seek the simplest explanations to complex phenomena. We actually favor a simpler, even less accurate explanation over an overly complex, very accurate explanation to a phenomenon. And when you think about a projectile being hurled or thrown or knocked or swung between two or more individuals, each imparting their own energy and momentum and spin and coupling that to the ground and the atmosphere and the environment all around, that is a deceptively complex phenomenon. In fact, there's a story that my dream job in the world is held by this guy named Robert Adair, who's a physicist at Yale, a retired physicist who wrote the book Physics of Baseball and held the title for some years as the official physicist of the National League. What a great job. But he recounts a story that one of his colleagues told him that he said that there are two problems in physics in which he was deeply interested. One is a unified theory of all the fundamental forces of nature, and the other is why a curveball curves. And he despaired that while we might understand eventually in his lifetime how all the fundamental forces are connected, we may never learn exactly why a curveball curves. And I think there's some hyperbole there in the sense that we do have some very good models as to why curveballs curve, why bats do what they do, why helmets do what they do, and these sorts of things. But in a sense, we're always trying to strive for very simple explanations. And I sort of believe that that's the one thing I could maybe contribute here is something from a physics perspective. Dorothy, you did leave one thing out from my bio.
Okay, what was that?
I attended elementary school at Baker Elementary,
Oh.
and my principal is actually here, Miss Newberry.
Oh my gosh.
So I'd like to welcome her. Okay.